everybody, my name's Amy. I'm one part of the our crazy RV life team. My other half, Jeff, is at work, and he's been at that wonderful job for 5 years, and we're looking forward to the day that he can retire because we have an awful lot of plans for traveling this great country. But until then, we're getting really tired of paying the rent in the Tampa Bay area where we live. And it's just, housing down here is very expensive. If you own a home, then you have to deal with insurance costs, and they're astronomical down here because of the hurricanes and all of that, the flooding issues. When you're renting, and you're in a certain price bracket, you really can't choose too much about where you're going to live. We did luck out in that we found a nice little apartment in St. Pete, as far south of St. Pete as you can get without being in the Bay. But, it's just not our dream. Our dream is to get an RV and travel this country. And even though until he retires, we're going to be primarily in the Tampa Bay area. There's so much of this great state even that we love to enjoy in nature, and the different cultures just in this state. And then, you can control the costs a lot easier in an RV. We live very frugally now as it is. So I think if we're smart and we carry over that budgeting to RV life, we'll be able to save quite a bit of money through the next few years until he retires. And even then, when we go on vacations, we like to go places that, like Savannah or, up north to visit family or whatever. And right now we're limited in doing that because we have to pay for either car travel and hotels or airfare and hotels. And that gets very expensive, and food, and with an RV, we'll be taking our house with us and we'll be able to fix our own meals. And, just paying more for fuel and all of that and any touristy things that we want to do, but so much more cost effective and more fun. We love to explore. We love to, we've been talking about doing this for several years. Anyway, so I don't want to make this too long, but we are actually looking, as you can tell from our previous videos, for a travel trailer, a smaller unit. We have a Ford F-150 2.7 liter EcoBoost truck to pull it with. So we're trying, to stay pretty minimal. We don't, while still getting what we need to comfortably live for us. I know a lot of people are out there that swear that the only comfortable thing to full-time in are big Class A's or, Super C's or whatever, or fifth wheels. That's just not us. We have, through the years, successfully downsized from I think it was an 1,100 square foot house to right now we're living in about a 550 square foot apartment. So going down to a travel trailer is not really going to be that big of an issue for us. We don't own that many things, and what we do own, we're not going to have really that much problem getting rid of. So we have been looking. We started out thinking brand new, but we really don't want to spend that much money. We want to be able to pay cash, or at least have very, very small payments. So we've been looking at some used Sunset Trails, Salem hemispheres. We've looked at a couple of used Grand Design Imagines. What else have we looked at? We haven't done any reviews yet on the Grey Wolves, but that is something that we're considering. If you have any suggestions for us, we are more than happy to take suggestions and hints and tips from y'all who have done this and know a lot more than we do. So we want to, we're going to start doing these videos at least once a week, probably two. We'll do like reviews or travel or something like that on the weekends. And, maybe something, either a live feed or something just chatty in the middle of the week. Whatever, guys, give us suggestions. We're brand new to this, but we want to really make this a lifestyle, and we can't wait to get going. We have researched so much, and Jeff works full time. I am not working due to a disability. So I do a lot of research through the day. I do a lot of planning and, all that stuff that goes along with it, planning a new lifestyle. That's a lot of work. And, but we're very excited to get going on this and pull the trigger on on this new lifestyle. We're hoping that by the new year we'll be into a travel trailer and starting that lifestyle. We'll be living mostly like in Thousand Trails campgrounds with the Trails Collection Encore and boondocking. There's a lot of people don't realize that there are a lot of boondocking opportunities here in Florida. The water management districts and the national forests here in the state. It's if you know where to look, they're there. And boondockers welcome. That's a huge bonus, to somebody who wants to live frugally. The boondockers welcome folks are awesome. And thank you for all of you fellow YouTubers that have introduced us to Thousand Trails and Encore and Boondockers Welcome and Harvest Hosts. They're starting to really grow here in Florida. So, it's a matter of knowing your budget and figuring out how to make a new life within that budget. So we're excited, and we can't wait to start interacting with y'all and get your feedback and your suggestions and everything, and go from there. And we do have a dog. Her she's a Basenji. Her name's Bailey. She's 60 pounds. She's our baby. We don't have any children, so she's going to be starting this adventure right along with us. She'll be 2 in December, and we still say she's going to be a perpetual puppy. But we love her, and she's over there looking for Daddy to come home from work right now, so I'm not going to be able to get her attention. But anyway, thank you all for checking us out. And if you like what you see, please like the videos, subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe because, right now our URL is just an alphabet soup, and we have to get to 100 subscribers before we can choose our own URL. So I know that sounds silly, but I can't remember our URL for our YouTube channel because it's just a bunch of letters. And but anyway, so I guess that's a good place to end it. Like, subscribe, and share. We are so looking forward to sharing our learning experience with every one of y'all. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be challenging. We're not disillusioned. We know that there's going to be a learning curve. We know that it's a lot of work. We know there's a lot of maintenance involved. We know that there's a lot of inconveniences involved. But I think we're going into this with open eyes, and it still excites us. So anyway, till next time, have a wonderful day.